wasn't sure what I would color today. But I'm going to test out the Amazon. Hey, Noelle. I thought I would at least test out the Amazon basics on this page. I was coloring the appropriate season, and I've done fall, winter, and spring, and now I don't think there's too many people here. Or at least they're not chatting. I'm very sleepy. We lost some sleep last night from the AC going out, and I took a short nap, but I needed some more. But I said I was going to come on at 12:30 today, and that's what I intended to do. Anyway, this is Circle of Life. Did my camera just move? Whoops. Yeah. I apologize. How are you doing, Noelle? Alright, it's going to be fuzzy for a minute. Maybe. Oh. It's pretty good. Well, like I said, I'm kind of sleepy, but I said I would come on. Yeah, the AC went off in the middle of the night. It was the beginning of my night, but it was in the middle of my husband's night. I thought I was having a hot flash, and I may actually have had one, but it can get humid in the middle of the night or at night, and it's just hotter. But eventually, that cold air coming out of the vents, will cool you off. But this seemed like there's something wrong with the AC, or why isn't it coming on? So I woke my husband up and I said, "Honey, could you turn the air down? I'm so hot." And he got up and went in there and messed with it, and it took him a while to come back. And I go, "What's he doing? Is he not able to sleep?" All that kind of stuff. So he comes back in. I'm still awake and just almost sweating. And he says, something's wrong with the AC, and I've cooled down the camper so we can sleep in there. And so we did. We brought our Chihuahua because he has separation anxiety, and he likes being in there with us, so we left the other dogs and the cat in the house. And we slept until almost 7, I think, and got up. Then he says he ordered a part. He knew what the problem was, and he ordered a part, but it wouldn't come in till tomorrow. But a repairman was going to come today. He comes, and I don't know how much Steve paid for him to just look at the problem, a house call, but he did something, and then he left, and Steve came in to my craft room and said, Was it the craft room? I don't know. He told me, well, the guy was gonna charge me $400 for him to put in the part. He confirmed what Steve thought was the problem, and he was going to charge $400. And he said, "No, I'm just going to go find the part, and do it myself." And so that's what he did. Yeah, so now he fixed it and it's fine. Yeah, it was nice having the camper to sleep in. It's got an AC. We don't go camping in the summer, but other parts of the year are pretty hot, so, are not pretty hot, they're a little bit hot. Anyhow, so I was going to work on this, and then I thought I might start a book out of one of these books. Hey, Colorful Dreams. Zoe went live and she feels so bad she didn't know. Oh, please don't feel bad, because I usually come on at 9:30 Central Standard Time. And I don't think I'm going to stay on very long. I'm going to color this one little thing, and I can pop in to Zoe's stream. So tell her not to feel bad at all. It's fine. I actually forgot she was on today too, so I feel bad. But I wanted to try out the Amazon basics on this paper, so hey, Kenny. Yeah, this isn't my usual time, so I still wanted to come in and do what I said I would do. So I'm not zoomed in terrible, but anyway. The sky is tricky for me because you want to show the glow of the sun, but then the rest of the sky is really going to be brown. It's going to be blue. It's kind of hard to navigate that. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Sue. Hey, Brittany. Anyway, I am working in this, and I didn't do the summer section. Oop, it just froze or something. There it is. Okay. I didn't do the summer section, and summer is nearly over. I wish it would be over. But these are Amazon basics. This is lemon yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna just color a little bit away from the sun here. And probably I'll come back with Posca. My brain. I really thought a 20-30 minute nap would help. It's been hot for half the day, so. All right. right. I'm gonna use. I already had it out, but I don't. This one is. Okay. Smyrna blue. Now, the only place I've ever heard that word was in the Bible. So I'm not sure what that means as far as blue goes. It looks like sky blue to me or something. This almost looks kind of a little bit gray. I'm trying to find a page that I don't care about. I care about all of them. Okay, here's one I don't care about. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it looks a little bit like a light gray blue or something. Thanks, Shannon. Well, I'm not sure I can stay awake the whole time. Alright, what I'm going to do here is just start this. Start the blue a little away from the yellow. I'm just really trying to figure it out, you know. I would take this page out, but I don't want to. It's got the intro to the book on it. Well, we will work at it as long as I can. And if it gets too frustrating, I'll take it out. Steve is one of those that likes to try to fix it himself if he can. Whatever it is that needs fixing. His dad is the same way too. They do their own oil change and all kinds of stuff. Steve will research on YouTube or internet in general just to see if he can't figure out whatever the problem is. And so that's what he did with the AC. I don't remember. I don't know what was wrong with it. He might have told me, but you know, when they come to the end of their knowledge or ability to find the knowledge, then they go ahead and consult a professional. All right, so that's good. I might do some darker blue there too. I'm not sure. Oh, I've missed a lot here. Uh-oh. My alarm went off. Oh, okay. Kenny says, in these current days of streaming, there's plenty of room for... Yeah, I think so. I'm just saying don't leave just because someone else is on at the same time. Nobody... Oh, no. I had said I was going to leave after I did this because I wanted to go to Zoe's stream. And I forgot she was on, but we'll see how it goes. So I wasn't feeling pressured to go there at all. I was just wanting to. Half the time I find I watch later because I can't watch. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Pickle. I just noticed, and Tanya, that you're on. It drives me batty when folks try to make people feel bad. Oh, I don't think Colorful Dreams was making me feel bad at all. And Zoe either. Zoe is one of those that she won't stream like a pop-up stream if somebody else is on, so I wasn't feeling pressured at all. Okay. Yep. No guilt. No guilt is good. All right. So I started with that. Yeah, I've got these Amazon basics, and I haven't shown them to you yet. And I don't think I showed you this. Did I tell you that this came from Leslie Ritchie? We call each other Twinsy. Yeah, she sent me this. She finally figured out how to get on Amazon US, and she ordered this from my wish list. That was so kind. And I had the 24 set of the Amazon basics because I wanted to try them out. They were on special for like $5-6, and I said, oh, I gotta get them. They don't cost that much anyway, about 7 or 8, but I like a deal, so I went ahead and got them. I said, if I like them enough, I'll get the bigger ones when they go on sale or when they have a special deal. And then this came in the mail, and I said, oh no, I don't have any other pencil sets to put in here. I know. I'll put the Amazon basics in here. The 24 is in here, and then I stuck the 72 with it. And I got the 72 for maybe $1 or $2 off. And they were just fine. So I started to use them. And thank you, that I love this case. I was very surprised at how nice these are. I haven't used them enough to fully give a review, but just on first use, second use, these are surprisingly nice. And I would say if somebody is just getting started on coloring and they're not sure if they really like it enough to buy anything big, you could always buy like 12 Prismacolors or 12 whatever brand that you like, but I would say just get the 72 of these and don't worry about a case. This works in all different books that I've used so far. So that's my small review, a quick review so far. And they're working really well in this book too, so I'm very pleased. If I shake the camera, move the camera, I'm sorry. Ochre, I'm not sure. Ochre is what I want here. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Wait a minute, what's this? Light ochre. I'm not sure I want those. Kind of rather have now, well, there are, it used to be anyway, a limited amount of cases. And some of them, and there still are, some of them are just plain ugly. At least to me. And I think, who in the world is coming up with these patterns? And I thought, they need to hire me, and I could come up with all kinds of patterns instead of what they have. I don't know. Somebody in the decision-making group thought it was a great idea, so. But then there are really nice ones, so something for everyone. And I use the word ugly, but there might be people who genuinely like it, so I really shouldn't say that it's ugly. Okay, what was I gonna do? Chrome. I want to do brown. This set doesn't really have any light browns. Oh, sand. Sand is kind of a yellowy color, but I think maybe I'll use it anyway. Yeah! Kenny, don't you like Amazon Basics? Maybe they're really nice because I wasn't expecting anything exciting. And they end up being really good. I'm not sure completely about their blending. They work nice on the Creative Haven books. This one's not coming out. Can't really see it, but I mean, if I can barely see it on here, you probably can't see it at all. I'm sorry for my gravelly voice. Yesterday, I went to the doctor. This is sand, by the way. And I don't go that many places, especially this summer, because it's just too hot for me. It interferes with the medication. Well, the medication interferes with having lots of sun on my skin. So, and this has happened before, even before I had trouble with that. I would get in the car and start down the road, and suddenly my throat is like dripping. And so I get to the doctor and go in the room, and I'm trying to talk to the nurse. And I said, "I'm sorry for my gravelly voice." It's, hang on. That's another thing I haven't done yet, was finished watching all of them. I guess we can do burnt ochre. Burnt ochre? Burnt ochre, yes. I said, "I'm sorry for my gravelly voice." I went outside and she said, "Oh, I know it." I said, "Something is in the air." There was a case on the UK, Amazon UK, and I was so tempted to get it. Of course, now I can't remember what it was. It might have been some kind of galaxy thing, or maybe it was flowers. I don't know. But I almost got it because you can't find that in Amazon US. Almost got that. Oh, good, Kenny. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks some of these things are just horrendous. I'm like, they probably just come up with whatever. A company wants to get rid of a bunch of ugly fabric, and the people making the cases say, "Hey, I'll take it. I don't know. I can't bring myself to buy one. I mean, sometimes they'll go on sale for way less than the other ones. Like there's this one with, now maybe kids will like the SpongeBob. It's not really SpongeBob. It just reminds me of it. And maybe kids like that. It's not my thing. Yes, Noelle, I agree with that because there are there are wonderful patterns that you find in the huge cases. I don't need 300 slots. I don't own a 300 pencil, 300 pencil set, though I'm sorely tempted. Hope y'all can see that okay. Though I am sorely tempted to buy it. Alright, I decided it is worth taking out the page because it's getting irritating. Give me a second to get some more paper underneath. Very good. Now this will be a lot easier. Okay, what we were saying. I spend too much time looking for anything. It's just an obsession. I just start looking for stuff and I gotta look at all the reviews. I told y'all I struggled with CD. It's a real thing. But I'm working on it. 23 Amazon Basics. But they are, oh yeah. I paid $16 for them. I think I got them about 2 weeks ago, maybe. I'm very picky about patterns too, Brittany. So I'll get the kind that I like, or I'll see the kind I like, the pattern, but it's the wrong kind of case. It might have 3 slots, or it might be oriented in a different way or it might be too many slots, or it might be a really ugly case to me. I just can't bring myself to do it. And it's probably silly. I mean, it's just a case, but there are some cases that I just can't bring myself to get. One of them is actually a spacey one, and it's this pattern, but it's bigger. This pattern looks fine to me in the small. This is the 72. And it looks fine in the bigger ones. But in the middle of them, and if y'all like this case, I shouldn't tell you what I see but they split it, right? They don't put the next part on the edge, where that's a natural place to break the pattern. No, they break it out in the middle here so that you've got the same big blob as you have over here, and it looks weird. I'm not going to tell you what it looks like, because if y'all like that, I don't want to mess it up for you. And so I can't bring myself to buy that, because I'll always see I'll always see whatever it is that I'm seeing. It's just funny, I guess. Yes. Yes, I was going to make a joke about removing certain items to help certain parts of you breathe. I'll just let y'all enjoy thinking about whatever it is comes to mind. I would have left it on there if I could have put the book in a different way, but because this part is on the inside of it, it was just becoming too irritating. So I said, it's time to go. And I've already taken some out of this book anyway, so it's okay. So my crackly voice, whatever is in the air, I'll leave the house, go down the road, and suddenly I sound like perhaps I've been smoking for years. I've never smoked. But it's kind of, that's kind of a gravelly sound. And I was saying, I'm sorry, it sounds like this. And she said, no, don't worry about it, because I sound like that too. How about Van Dyke Brown? I really need to swatch these out. Let me see what this looks like. Did I just use that? No, that's brown. Well, it's fine. Does ochre mean that it has a little bit of yellow in it? I've often wondered that. Because all the other ochres are yellowy. This one is bark. Okay, I think maybe I'll use this ochre. Brown ochre. Is that the one I wanted to use? Yeah. Whoa. I threw a pencil. Shannon. Has anyone else noticed frozen on the screen? One day earlier this week, I found different patterns for zipper cases. Awesome. Good. Hey, Yana. Oh, do you know, Yana, I do that too. I watch two different people or do two different things. I can just about one task. Good for you. That's funny. Well, I mean, if anybody wants to go over to Zoe's, feel free. It's not going to hurt my feelings. In fact, I'd like to go over to Zoe's too. I just wanted to get my stream in today, and I just didn't even think about it. I ought to write it down when people stream, just in case. I suppose I could have made these mountains blue. Why am I making them brown? I may throw some green in there. Just for the fun of it. I don't know why I was putting brown in there. Okay. If I can put a green, this is called grass green. Oh boy, I really like this AFMAT electric pencil sharpener. It's way better than the Taiho that I was using before. I gave it to my mom and now it's not. It hasn't been located. Okay, I like the green on here. Over that last color. Hey Jen, thanks for coming. I wasn't sure if anybody would come in today because I'm streaming at a different time. But I'm happy. I'm trying to do better at choosing stuff ahead of time. So I don't spend the first 30 minutes just trying to pick something. I mean, that's something I can do off camera. Although it is fun on occasion to have y'all help pick something. Kind of fun. I like that. That is grass green. Brilliant green. I wonder what that looks like. Ooh! That almost looks like peacock green. I don't know. Peppermint. Ooh, I like that. I like that color. Emerald. This is probably going to be a little blue. I'm going to try. I'm going to experiment. I think I can make this like a shadow. Well, it's Friday again. And doesn't Friday just pop up on you like out of the blue and you go, oh wow, it's Friday. It does me. It does me. I can say, all right, it's a Monday. Well, it'll be Friday really soon. And suddenly here I am on Friday. Kenny, you might have experienced this even more than I have, but it feels like as you get as you get older, time seems to go faster. And I know it's totally perception because as we're getting older, there's more living behind us than there likely is in front of us. And it just seems like childhood goes so fast. I mean, goes so slow, unless it's your kid's childhood. That's different. But your own childhood, you seem like, gosh, isn't Christmas ever going to get here? It's taking forever. And then when you're grown up, you think, gosh, is it Christmas already? Didn't we just buy a bunch of gifts? It's just funny. Do a little darker here. This is that brown ochre again. Oh, well, I didn't mind that she came in and said that. It didn't bother me. I didn't feel pressured to take off and go in there. It was, I mean, I just took it as an FYI or something, because she said that Zoe felt bad, and I didn't want Zoe to feel bad. So, I mean, I can't change her bad feeling, but she felt bad that she was on at the same time I was, and I didn't want her to feel bad. So that's the only reason she came in. I mean, that I can't even think straight. That's why I said what I said to her, not to worry about it. I think if I stopped and analyzed what I was using on the mountains instead of just, I might have used something different. All right, these are good, but I think I will put. I mean, I could go and erase it all, but I don't feel like erasing right now. What pencils are we using? Oh, no problem. Amazon Basics. I didn't put that in the title. I apologize. Hobby Lobby always starts their Christmas sale in the summer, and so you can buy them. You can buy them in July. Yeah, that's interesting, because when I was growing up, nobody dared to put out their Christmas stuff until after Thanksgiving. And then slowly over time, it started to be a little before Thanksgiving. Why not? Why not buy your stuff on Black Friday? My puppy's in a funny position. He's so funny. And then started to be before Thanksgiving. But you wouldn't put them up until after October. You just don't do that, right? And then the next year and the next year and the next year, it's also in October. And pretty soon, you get a Hobby Lobby, which I love the store. They put it out in July. And I would not be surprised if they if they had enough room, they usually put all their seasonal stuff in the same spot. So this is really a terrible color. I think I'll go over that with this green. That'll help. You know what? This color, maybe it's because it's the green, I'm not sure, but it's not grabbing the paper. Like the other colors. Okay, well now it sort of is. I guess you get variations in, boy, those are terrible colors together. I'm just gonna pile on more colors. Why not? I lost my train. What was I saying? I'm not sure about that either, but we're gonna go with it. It's okay. Hey Callie, thanks for coming in. Oh, I know, I was saying I wouldn't be surprised if Hobby Lobby had it out all year. But if I need to shop for Christmas things, I don't generally do it that early. I guess it's nice to be able to spread your Christmas spending out over several months than all at once. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with those trees now. I've used three different? Well, yeah, there's three different. But what was I using before that? Oh, lime green, grass green, and moss. So you pile all those colors onto each other and you get this. Thanks. I did a different section in each of the other seasons, and now I'm doing summer, which I should have done in June, but I'd forgotten about it. When it comes to this part right here, I'm not sure if I'll leave that for another day or start in on it. And then what kind of a metal looking would I use there? I'd forgotten I used like a really sparkly gold on the top of that. This looks kind of like water, although, well, it's got, looks like water and flowers and stems here. And this right here, I don't know if it would look good in silver, or maybe I could make it different for each one, like gold, silver, copper, and something else. Bronze. Well, bronze kind of looks like a dark gold, so I don't know. Well, okay, I'm going to do it this way. whenever I'm watching a Karen on Colorful Country Life, she'll start using some colors together, and I think, why in the world did she use that? Those colors. And then pretty soon she's putting on top of it another color and another color, and pretty soon you get this, wow, I didn't know those three colors together would look so good. So I guess I'm venturing out a little bit. I can already see that this side is going to be a problem. Since I can. Oh, feels so much nicer in here. I'm so grateful for the AC. I was grateful before, but when it goes out on you, and it was a blessing not to have it be out for days. He was saying the part will come tomorrow, and I thought, no, how are we going to deal with it? And then he said, well, I'm going to look around different stores. I don't know where he found it, but he did. Then he came home, fixed it, boom, we have AC back. Oh, hey Megan, or Megan. Do you say Megan as in the month of May, or Megan as in this is me? Okay, thanks Kelly. Yeah, you can get good deals that way. We haven't gotten rain in days and weeks and weeks, Callie. Yeah, the weather changes on its own. We don't do anything to help it. Me. Okay, Megan. Do you know Megan follows well, she's my age now, but when she was doing Anne of Green Gables, she was younger. Whenever I read the Anne of Green Gables books or listen to them, that's who I see. I see those very people that are in that series. Not the third one, where they totally rearranged, like they just threw all the books up in the air and whoosh, it came down, and they said, all right, we'll pick this and throw this in a different place. And I'm thinking, what? There is a lot of green in this picture. Anyway, so yeah, if you look up Megan Follows on YouTube, you'll see some videos of her, you know, how she is now. In fact, she was in Murdoch Mysteries, and she came on there, and I said, Steve, that's Megan Follows. Now, he knows who that is because we had a daughter who also liked Anne of Green Gables, and so he's familiar with the face. And so she plays this kind of crotchety old lady, not old, but she's like an archaeologist studying the first peoples in Canada. And of course, this is turn of the century, so it's kind of a really different kind of thing that women would do at that time. But she's in there, and so it was just fun to see her. She did such a good job of that role that I didn't even see that was Megan Follows. I thought that's the character. She did a good job of that. And the character had a lot of layers. Oh, a storm's coming to San Diego. Okay. Yeah, we definitely could take some good weather right now. Oh. Yes, and I'm happy to say that my middle name is Anne with an E. It's okay. It's just a coloring page. And with an E. Okay, that's lighter. I don't want that. I do hope they come out with. Now look at this. You see this color? There you go. Oh, this is a nice dark green color. And then you start to color with it. And it's turquoise. Doesn't look like the barrel. I know it's hard to get, it's hard to get the pencil barrels the same color, but ooh, those two go together really nicely. That's Viridian. I'm just wondering if I had another. Oh, there's my green. This is what I was really looking for. I'm going to slap it on everything. Mainly just to make sure I have all the colors in different parts of the page. It's a balanced page. You want balance. Probably not going to do too much on top of this brown, but I thought I would do it anyway. I was using these on another page and I'd forgotten they were there. Alright, I'm going to make these darker bits darker with this color. This is called green. Very creative. I've noticed that some pencil makers will have these very interesting names for things, their pencils, but then they also have some plain ordinary things like green. This is green. Okay. They don't have to make them interesting names, but they could have said, oh, this is a medium green. Give it an adjective, I think the only people that like to drive in the rain are storm chasers. I watch a storm chasing group on YouTube here, and they're out of Arizona. They don't just chase tornadoes, they chase lightning, hail, flash flooding, dirt devils or dust devils. What else? Any kind of weather of any sort, they'll chase it, except for hot weather. But they do drive in the rain. Yeah, I don't get these giant flowers. When compared to the mountains behind them, they really should be smaller. I find that in Teresa Goodridge books too. I was just working on a picture in there today in one of her books, and I said, that's bird looks kind of out of place where it is, but it's like that sometimes. They probably do live off adrenaline. They live off adrenaline, but it's also gas station food. Like, I just got a bag of chips. I mean, these guys are seniors in college. I think they're the youngest group I've seen. Sorry, I had to fix a nail. So what does that make them about? They could be 20, 21, something like that. And they want to do that full time. Right now they are seniors, like I said, seniors in college, working on their meteorology degree. And they said when they graduate, they're going to, at least they want to do, oh, I know what I was going to say before. They also chase monsoon. So in the monsoon seasons, you in that area of the country, you have flash flooding, and so they chase that too. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, they want to do that full time. It sounds fun. I'm not sure I'd want to be sitting in a car for that long. I like traveling and I like exciting things, but that's probably a little too much. I'm sorry, I'm not telling you, this is just blue. Very, very blue. It's just plain blue. Wow, this is very pigmented, this one. This area to be dark because I'm going to go back over it with wow, we're suddenly on different stuff. Okay. Oh, Downton Abbey, that's one of our favorites. Now, I don't think I'll rewatch it because it just feels like I don't want the drama again. It's just like, man, that was a lot of drama. I'm done. Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Yes, they have the movies. They were okay. Um, I mean, they were nice. They were good. They were good. Yeah, and I think, was it season one or season two? They've got a couple of heartbreaking episodes. Now I'm going to put green in here because, nope, I'm not going to put green. I'm going to put turquoise in here. I mean, the real color of this lake probably would be brown and not blue, but I like the blue, so blue goes in there. We watched Chicago Fire, maybe the first couple of episodes. I mean, that thing's been on a long time. Was on a long time. But I don't know. We like shows that are of a certain time period, like turn of the century or World War II, or they're placed in time. They're not, except for if they're in the 60s and 70s comedies. We don't like those, but drama with some humor. No, there's not. I was just talking about the day going by fast. Oh yeah, that was long ago. I watched that too, or we did. I don't even remember. Oh, Tool Time. Was it called Tool Time? It had Tim. Now I lost his last name. We like that one. We didn't really get into Roseanne that much. But, I mean, we watched it. And we didn't much like the new one. I don't think it lasted long on TV anyway. Ooh, I suddenly got quiet. Maybe a little overkill on that. I love using the Posca though. Alright, we've got these look the same. I don't know. Let's try. Let's try the yellow. This one looks sunflowery, so I'll make this one sunflower. Tangerine. Gotta have some blue flowers. It's kind of hard to do anything exciting with these. How about a pink? They're pink flowers. Oh, I need to make one red. This kind of looks like a fire wheel or something. Two purples. These are swans. So, uh-oh, sorry. I'm running out of space. I'm gonna try light gray. I was trying to make these swans, you know, gray with a white. It's kind of hard to do, really. I think the little ones would have a little brown in them. Alright, the sail. Try to look white. Blue flag, because I like blue. There's another blue that doesn't look like the barrel. I like it when it looks like the barrel. It makes it easier to choose. We'll have a blue boat. Put a little bit of shadow there. Not much in the way of shadow on the duck, on the swan. Alright, now I've got the sky that I need to work on. I need to make it bluer. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be the only gripe I would have about these pencils is the barrel doesn't always match the color of the pencil. It's not a deal breaker, especially for the cost they are, but if it was a real expensive set, I would think, oh, I think they need to do better. What do y'all think? Deal breaker or not? Whoa, I missed a lot here. They all have the seasons, have by each season. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, 11 seasons. I will not purchase them. 11 seasons? Oh. Oh, don't tell me about Lost. That was the biggest waste of my time ever in my life, was to watch that show. Good, Kenny, don't even watch. It will confuse you, excite you, frustrate you in the end, so just don't even. Yeah, the beginning wasn't really a flashback. It seemed like it was a now. And you had all these interesting mysteries, kind of not macabre, but why were these people there and what did they find? And they left some awfully big cliffhangers, for you to wait on. And then right in the middle of, I guess it was the fourth season, because they had planned it to be 6 seasons. The fourth season went pretty much back further, but an alternate reality. And then at the end, people hated that end so much. So I could never recommend that show. It would have been very easy to make a decent ending. But no, they had to go and make a stupid one. Alright, that's my soapbox for the day. So Kenny, you're not missing a thing. Good. Yes. They had an interesting grasping your attention, and it was like, oh wow, what's gonna happen next? What is this place? And then suddenly they just throw a wrench in it, and I don't even know why. But the next show that J.J. Abrams had was Fringe. I don't know, but I think Fringe came on when Lost was still on. I'm not sure. But Fringe came along, and it was had some gross parts because you're dealing with a coroner. But it was, the ending was much more satisfying. I think he says, oh boy, I'm going to ruin myself if I don't put in a better ending. At least that's what I think happened. Who knows what really happened, but they're TV shows. And that kind of put me off any kind of TV show. I got into Stargate ST1, and that was frustrating in certain areas, but it was still very good, and it went on and on. Where's my gray? This is not really coming out like a swan gray. I think I'll put a little bit of, swan gray, swan white. I'll put a little bit of white on her. I'm assuming this is a female. I don't know. Oh yeah, one of my favorite things to do in a picture is to put, well, when it makes sense anyway, is to put sparkle dots. Let's see, I think I will put a little bit of reflection on the boat and the sails. As far as the clouds go, I'm just going to stick with the gray here. I might throw in a little pink. Just to make them different. I think one of the colorists that got me to get out of my comfort zone, I don't know if that's the way to say it, of cloud colors was Elena. She got tired of doing clouds in grays and whites, so she started doing more fantasy-like or sunshine, not sunshine, sunset, sunrise. Now, I kind of want some white in there. Oh yeah, I was going to do this. Guess I could just make it one long line. I haven't gotten to the point where I can make leaves a different color. But skies or clouds I can do pinks. If I can follow a tutorial of hers on that, then I can do it. Cool. It was very small. I need something sparkly on there. I'm really not crazy about that one. I don't know. I'm just not going to do that. Let me see. These are the Sakura Jelly Roll Stardusts. Oh, forgot about the sun. Here comes the sun, little darling. I'm going to let that dry a second. Oop, I didn't let it dry enough. Do I have that yellow out already? Yeah, this is Prisma's yellow. Canary yellow. Yeah, I think I didn't let it dry enough. Oh, you know, I forget that I have these. Not sure why. Tweak. Now where was I on this? I'm not sure that's not the right cream. Okay, I'll show you. Oh, how do I get this started again? I guess I'm gonna have to buy another one. I tried everything to get this to sparkle up again. But at least I've got Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella. Ooh, that'll be nice in the water too. Look at that. Sparkly. Sparkly water. I like sparkling it up everything, whether it needs to be sparkled or not. You're getting sparkled. Oh gosh, I've missed a lot here. Hey Connie, thanks for coming in. Yeah, Fringe Callie it's kind of grotesque, but it's also it's a really good story, and I don't know, it works out in the end. I like happy endings. Well, there we are. I didn't do too much sparkle on that, but now I've got the 4 seasons done. I've got to work on this part. Yeah, I didn't actually watch the first season because it was, my husband said it's kind of gross. There's very realistic looking blood and guts. And I don't know if I want that. But I did finally want to watch it because it had that one of the actors from Lord of the Rings in there. Very small, too many for me. Thule Arts, I have those. I've got their pastels. And I was actually having trouble with, I don't know if it was the green one. I think it was one of the green ones. And it was, most of them are okay. Just that odd one doesn't work that great. If I buy any paint pens again, I think I'll just stick with Posca. I did get a good deal on, I think there were 8 in the set. And then I had bought some pastel ones. So for right now, those, I have enough colors to do what I want to do with them. Your coloring has gotten a little growing up just lately. Microwave for 5 minutes. Oh, you mean this? Microwave it for 5 seconds? I know, I read minutes and then I realized that is, she said seconds. Try it on your hand where it's warm. Week of Stella. The anxiety week of Stella now gives me, oh, it's wonderful stuff. It makes everything shiny. When you don't have a sparkly pen to go with whatever color you've chosen for something, Wink of Stella swoops in and says, I'll sparkle it up. I've tried all kinds of stuff. I even tried my blow dryer. But I think I'll try the 5 seconds. 5 seconds in the microwave. I think might be good. Oh, so shiny. Yes, it is shiny. Alright, y'all. Maybe you can help me decide. Should I make the wheels, the gears, all the same metal, or should I make it a different metal for each season? If I could do this over, I think I would bring the the green further up. But that is the way they're going to be. So I've got the arrows to do. Oh no! Oh, Connie, that's a good idea. Warm and cool metals. Well, now I've got to figure out what is a warm metal and what's a cool metal. Oh, I guess silver is probably cold metal. And gold is warmer. So the winter we could do silver. And the summer we could do gold. Then fall. I think I probably would color those mountains more. Look at me tweaking again. What do I keep making mountains that color? Why don't I, I've obviously got green in there somewhere. I'm not sure why I chose those colors for that. The fall was the first season I did. Well, I shouldn't really go in there and do anything with it. It shows a progression. Copper for fall, okay? Copper. Why is this thing popping up 500 times? Hey, Dee. Oh, pickle. Yeah, I get that. Posca has dumped a lot of itself on my paper before. Thankfully, you can kind of scrape that off, and color over it. But Wink Costello might be a different story. Let's see. Silver. I need to put these pencils back. I did want to show you all a couple of things before I get off. I'm not sure that one goes there. Puppy. Oh, why does that always drop? Okay. I think I've already showed you those. I just finished one. Oh, it was Daydreams. This was one of those pages. Oh, I don't care about this. I'm gonna experiment with ink tints and Arteza. That's kind of what I had down here. Oh, did I freeze? Oh, there, Anne. Yeah, this is Daydreams. Ooh. I do apologize for freezing. Oh, got the camera run into. Gosh. It doesn't want to stay put. Like, come on, camera. Give me a break. See how crooked it looks like that? I just don't know how to fix that. That's good enough. Okay. Thank you, Connie. Oh, thank you, Callie. Yeah, for a page that I didn't care about, I thought, wow, I really like it now. I'm not sure if you can tell on this little guy here. I had labored so hard on this one. I said, oh dear, what am I going to do with this guy? I'll make the wings clear. Well, not really clear, but you know what I mean, sparkly. There's some Wink of Stella on there. I did a lot of erasing and adding and erasing and adding. So I finally got what I wanted. I did the same kind of thing on the wings here, except I didn't line them with Posca. This one is loosely based off a tiger swallow tail. So yeah, I wanted to show y'all that. That was pretty good. But the y'all probably already know, ink tints is fine with Artesas. I'm thinking that's Artesas and Prismas were the only ones I used on that. I was going to use Grizzeye, but I ended up not. I'm just wondering if... Oh, look! I missed a bee! Don't look. I didn't have Artesa pencils for a long time, and I had actually bought a set of 72. And then I gave them to my mother, and now she can't find them. So that's how that goes. Okay, I think I can do this bee and test out sort of test out some Grizzeye. Prismas, of course, look fine. You like my crazy pencil? I glued the little one onto the big one too soon. Okay, and I can put some. Of course, it's so little, I can't say that I tested them out on here. I'm sure they're fine. Wink, wink, wink. Can't believe I missed the bee. That's funny. yeah, I did have some short ones together. Like these, I had put them together. And I thought, I think I'll just wait until the fresh one gets short and then glue them together so that I don't have two colors glued together. All right, now it's done. I'm gonna leave that out so it can dry. Yeah, what's this? I started on a page last night. All right, do you know the little game that Coloring with Claire put out? I call it a game because I don't know what else to call it. It's just fun. A fun way to choose some of your colors and books and all that kind of stuff. And so I drew green and coral indigo. Actually, I only picked 5, but then the one that's the wild card said pick 5 more colors. So I picked 5 more colors. And I'm not done with this, but I think this will go into maybe rose. It's not really a rose, but it's got stones anyway. It is Village Charm by Teresa Goodridge. And the other thing, the secondary medium was alcohol markers. I just said, all right, I'll do that. Get those little ones back in there. So, most of the colors that were in there, if I had only 5 to choose from, that would be very challenging. So I actually gave myself 2 extra ones. And then I drew pick 5 more. So I just picked 3 more. I've seen the color. Yeah. Huh. Bye, Jen. Sorry about this allergy, whatever is in the air. I still may go along in here and lighten some of this white. Lighten some of the leaves a little more. I need to look up what is blooming today or this week. I used Posca on there. The water, that's one of the things I wanted to show y'all. I've probably seen Elena do this so many times. Coloring the water. But this is where the idea of the green came from. In the other picture I wanted to put green in there. I actually did put this green though, because I wanted some reflection of the tree. And then I've got the stones here. I did black and white on these stones, and this is cool. This tree trunk is not brown. I didn't use a brown pencil on it. Would you like to guess what I used? Thanks. See, these are sort of reddish. Well, can you have purple roses? I mean, there's all different kinds of colors of roses. I could say these are purple roses. I don't know. They're not really roses. I had to decide what color was going to go here because I knew I wanted this to be the purple. And I actually tested out red and I didn't really like it, so I used the hot pink, I think it was. Hot pink. And did I use this one? Salmon. No. And then I put red on there for like the shadows. Okay. Shannon, these are purple roses. Okay. The tree. I started out trying to do green and red together, but it's kind of an ugly looking brown. And I remembered, oh, purple and orange. So the tree trunks and the brick here are purple and orange. And then on some of the stones, you probably can see a little bit of orange there. But I wanted the houses or buildings back here to look kind of like, not Sweden, maybe it is Sweden, Norway, some of the ones up there. Germany, I think, has them too, where you've got these tall houses, more like this one, all in a row, and then they're all different colors. I kind of like that, so I put that in there. But now the stones, this right here, do y'all think this is water? Or do you think it's sand? Because the water looks like it really kind of cuts off right here. And there's no more squiggly lines in it. And if that's the case, I'll probably get the sand color out. Maybe use some white on top of it. Purple ones do make a brown shade nice. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you can still see purple and orange in there. I mean, I guess you could mix it up perfectly and you wouldn't see it. But to first glance, it looks brown. If you put the opposite colors together, you can get a brown color. Let me demonstrate. I think I'll move that out of the way. All right, we'll try red and green. Now maybe if you had a certain red and a certain green, I don't know, it might be okay for a shadow. If you've got green and you need a shadow and you maybe don't have a dark green or something, you just grab a red and so it's okay for shadows. But to make it something completely brown, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's just an ugly color. When you're putting down these two colors, I would put the orange first, but we could actually try both. All right, now here's orange purple over the orange. Now I'll try orange over the purple. That is just bleh. Say, I wonder if it would make a difference if we put green down before you put the red down. You might get a decent brown out of that. So light color first. What else can we do? We've got, where's the blue I just had? This desk needs a lip on it so things won't keep falling off. Blue and yellow. Oh, blue and orange. Blue and orange. Wait a minute. Why did I use orange with the purple? Isn't it orange and blue? I don't know why I thought orange and purple. It still came out fine. Okay. So that might, all right, the blue is interacting with the orange, with the yellow and the orange, and it kind of comes out a little green looking. So there's that. Let's try the purple and the yellow. This is experimental. Experimental. It's a mental show. That's what it is. Oh, look at that. That's a little bit different. This looks better to me even than what I did on my paper. Interesting. I think that's pretty much all the colors without getting them mixed. You could do like turquoise is a green blue, so if you had a red orange, red orange with turquoise, I don't know if that would come out with something or not. Purple and orange do make brown shade, yeah. Yeah, it's amazing what things work together. Did I say orangey? Vermilion might be too orangey. Try scarlet. Blue is yellow. Blue is yellow. So it would be an orangey color, yeah. Oh, we can try both, see what happens. Could try a couple different turquoises. I'm not sure which one is lighter, maybe this one. Sure about that one. So this works pretty well. Maybe I should make a swatch of all the combinations of brown I can make from whatever colors I have. So if you're working with a limited palette and you happen to have some of these colors but you don't have a brown, you can make a brown. It's kind of fun. Are there any other ones you want me to try? Or shall we go? I think I've been on 2 hours. 2.5. Have I been on 2.5? It usually tells me. I thought I had seen purple roses in someone's garden before. I have seen obviously yellow roses, pink and yellow, pink and red. There's white roses, black roses. I'm really not sure what this flower is. It's just a generic flower. But, you know. Oh, did y'all decide on what this was? Was it sand? Be nice to the kitty. Good boy. Good boy, Tyler. Be nice. He's not trying to hurt him. He wants to play. And Avery's like coming at him. I'm not afraid of you, kid. Tyler, be nice to the kitty. He likes puppies. He likes puppies that are nice to him. Oh, let's see. Blue roses are the rarest. Well, purple roses are considered rare as well. Very nice. Or get even the colored cubes, they would help also. Oh, you're welcome. I need a snack myself. Oh yeah, I like the color cubes. I don't use them every time, but I do use them. I'd really kind of like to reorganize them in some way, but I ended up going ahead and getting the digital version because I wanted I think I told y'all this before, I wanted the companions to like Prisma and, did they have Black Widow? Prisma, Black Widow, Polly's, and there was another one, I think, but primarily those two. There's a rose called a purple dragon. Ooh, I wouldn't mind seeing one of those. Cool. Yeah, so the search for different subject matter is not very detailed, but the color, you type in, or sorry, you click on a color and it will give you a variety of cards that have that color in them. And the color companion is really nice too. It may not be exact, but it's close. Now I kind of like exact, but if I can add another color to a color and make it exact, then I'll at least start with the one that Sarah chose there. So I just went ahead and bought it. Now I've got them both. You don't really need the other one unless you don't have any conversion chart or something. You might like it. Oh yeah, I think they're a great addition. I mean, this very well may be grass, but I just didn't want to do more green. So I'm just going to say this is sand. It kind of reminds me of sand with all these little dots, you know. I suppose I could do a little bit of blue. It wouldn't really be blue, would it? Maybe it would be lighter blue. Coming up on the shore a little bit. I could color over that thing right there and just make it blue all the way up. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. I enjoyed doing that. I just started working on it, and I remembered about the way that Elena does her water, or some of her water. So I liked it pretty well. And that dries. I'll bring some more of this blue up here. May have to use this one. This is non-photo blue. Hi, Marilyn. I probably really need to go. I've been here 2.5 hours. I need a snack. Thanks everyone for coming in and having lots of fun chatting. I really enjoy it. Not sure what I'll do on Tuesday, but we'll figure something out. I'll finish this, and I might start working on this also, and pick something. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what book I want, so I'll put those cards out, and then I'll just draw one, and if I go, no, I don't feel like coloring in that book, I'll draw another one. It's funny, but this was the first one I actually drew, so. Alright, thank you for your compliments and coming in, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. You're welcome for streaming. Thanks for being patient with my camera moving around so much. I probably just need to tape down the cord so I won't run into it. See y'all later. Bye.